thank you to Taro Wolf for their generous donation on Patreon. If you would like to join them in their generosity, the link to my Patreon page is in the description. Hello everyone. So recently I redid all the save files on a live stream because Renpy did its thing. Nobody to blame but Renpy. And I had to remake all the save files. And some good fine folks on a live stream helped me with the decisions on that, so I want to acknowledge them. Thank you very much. And now there is a Keisuke update. So let's do it. With thoughts like that, fuck it, we're going on to day 31. Oh, man. I'm so glad to see that transition done justice. On my old computer, it would be all choppy and shit. For some reason, the voices of my classmates chatting and having fun around me seems to be amplified by a factor of 10 this morning. Almost as if they've been amplified by a factor of... What? Amplified by a factor of 10 this morning. Almost as if they've been amplified by a factor of 10 or something. Okay, so they aren't gonna... I was hoping the next line would be like, did I just think that twice? If I didn't know any better, I'd say that everyone suddenly woke up with no sense of volume anymore. Of course, the idea of everyone else suddenly suffering from the same problem is ridiculous. Besides, the real reason is plenty obvious enough. My head is killing me. I spent all night clinging to my phone, waiting for any kind of message from Keisuke, something, anything that might tell me if Alexander had said anything to him, if things were still okay between us. God, I just wanted him to say goodnight to me, but he didn't. Not that I had the courage to message him myself either. Man, I really can be pathetic sometimes, aren't I? Sometimes I get embarrassed by myself without even having to do anything. Whoa, are you alright? Best years of my life. Never been better. What's up? Are you sure? You don't look too good. Did you have trouble sleeping last night? Need sleep. I sure don't. I'm fine. Totally fine. Completely fine. Absolutely fine. Oh, yeah, you're fine. I got it. And you keep repeating it. What happened? How come you didn't sleep? I had a fight. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Not that kind of fight. No, kind of. Oh, so you mean... Oh, okay, I get it. Still, you're pretty vague. What exactly happened? Me being vague? Gee, I wonder if that was intentional. No, don't start snapping at June. Don't let yourself sink that low. I fought with Keisuke. It was a stupid thing, and I did something that I wish I hadn't done, but I can't take it back now. Take it back now, y'all. No matter how much I want to. Oh my god, you killed him? What? No, I didn't kill him! How would that be the first thing you'd think of? I don't know. You're being so glum and serious about it. Sometimes I wonder why I even talk to people. No, still being too mean. Dial it down, brain. I just can't help it. He hasn't talked to me since we left practice yesterday. My mind keeps thinking of the worst. Was the fight that bad? What I did was that bad. Yesterday by itself wasn't too bad. Well, except for that talk with Alexander. That was all bad. He could have gone a little bit easier on me. Like, I get why he did it, but still... My shoulder still hurts. He could have snapped it out of the socket if he went just a little bit harder. It's a terrifying thing to think about. I get that it's his job, but that dude is obscenely strong. Holy crap, what does someone have to do to be that strong? Benjamin-san? Sorry, spaced out. What were you saying? I wasn't saying anything. I asked you a question, remember? Right, sorry, I forgot to answer. The fight was pretty bad. I don't think I'll ever stop being ashamed of it. Wow, that sounds serious. Yeah, it was. And now I'm worried that you won't ever talk to me again. Aren't you exaggerating a little bit? Aren't you exaggerating a little bit? Keisuke-san doesn't strike me as a type to completely cut ties with someone over a single fight. God, you have no idea how much I hope you're right. I just hope you didn't screw things up in a way that... I just hope you didn't screw things up in a way that they can't be salvaged. I don't know. This is my first time in my life that I actually liked someone I'm dating. If it all ends just like that because of something I did wrong, then I move on to the next relationship. Life doesn't end at high school, as much as it feels like it sometimes. I wouldn't even know what I do. God, my dryer just loves being an attention hog, doesn't it? Good Lord. Hey, cheer up, okay? You won't get anything from worrying yourself sick. Trust me, I do that a lot. Just wait until later and talk to him about it. Keisuke-san has been having lunch with us every day, hasn't he? You can pull him aside during lunchtime and ask him about it then. Yeah, you're probably right. If he comes to lunch. Oh, God, that's gonna hoit. In the meantime, I'm here if you need someone to keep you distracted. I'm kidding. People always say that I'm really distracting. I don't think he's supposed to be happy about that. I doubt it was meant as a compliment. He knows that. We know he knows that. Oh, God, it sucks knowing that he knows that. Thank you, June. I guess I needed someone to tell me I was being stupid about it. Of course. You've snapped me out of so many of my downward spirals. The least I can do is try to help when I have the chance. You're a good friend. 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 Aw. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You are welcome. I don't know how to say that naturally. Aw. You're welcome. Just a friend. Man, it doesn't take much to make him happy, does it? Gotta admit, it's pretty cute. It does help me feel a little better. Don't start rebounding already. Jesus. Yeah, I shouldn't be freaking out over this. There's a million reasons why Keisuke might not have messaged me last night. One thing, he's not exactly a big texter. In fact, he hardly ever texts unless I start a conversation. That's me. I'm not a good initiator of a textual conversation. Since I wasn't talking to him last night, he wouldn't have much reason to text me. And I doubt his reaction to Alexander telling him what he said to me would be to just break away from me without a word. If anything, he's the type that would say something first. Yeah. I'm worrying about nothing. I'm being totally crazy, irrational, completely nuts. Pistachio ice cream. Benjamin-san, the look on your face is really scaring me right now. Also, your face is twitching. Please don't take this away from me. It's all I have. What the fuck? The fuck kind of response is that? Okay, I'm gonna take a seat since class is about to start. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. Please feel better. With the ringing of the bell signaling the beginning of first period, students begin rushing back to their chairs before the teacher arrives. It's amazing just how fast some people can run when the bell rings, be it to get to their chairs or to basically run out of school once class ends. I shouldn't say anything about it, since I used to be one of those students. Gotta have at least some self-awareness. Do ya? You are a protagonist in a visual novel. That seems to be a hindrance more than anything. Our English professor walks in, quickly making any stragglers still left loafing around rush to their desks and shut up. For the entirety of the early morning classes, I keep finding myself too distracted to focus on what they're saying. I can already tell that I'm going to struggle because of this. Oh boy. A few hours. Finally. I've been so worried and distracted waiting for lunch break to arrive that I couldn't concentrate on classes at all. Even when I'd try, I'd watch the teachers' mouths opening and closing over and over again before realizing that I didn't catch a word of what they were saying. Did I read the first thing? Yeah, I did. Okay. It's been a while since I felt this scattered. It's a scary feeling. now that I think about it. Dude! Support assistant! Get lost! It gave me like 5 notifications back to back, and then it was like, oh, here's a summary of all the shit we just told you. Like, fuck off! Hey, you still alive? Is that the bar we're setting for ourselves? Of course I am. I don't know if I'd say of course to that. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. I am going to slam. Whoa! Crap. Whoa, what happened? As soon as I caught what I was about to say, my whole body went stiff. Oh, strangled my voice in my throat before I could even finish my sentence. Yeah. Yep. Ooh, that's like the opposite of a Freudian slip. Oh, Christ, that fucking... Get used to that. That's gonna be happening for a fucking while. I shouldn't say things like that. I can't. Oh, it's nothing. You don't have to worry. But I just caught myself about to say something bad. That's all. Something bad? I don't think what you were about to say was that bad. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Benjamin-san. Oh, we heard the door. Where are they? Oh, God. Shima fucking Christ. Oh, why the hell is Shima coming to talk to me? It's lunch break, God damn it.
Good morning, Harrison. Are you free?
Sensei! Hey, are you talking to me?
Yes, I do believe I called your name. Could you come with me, please?
How come? Did something happen?
Katsuragi-san wanted to have a word with you. Since I'm your homeroom teacher, I was asked to fetch you.
But...
No, Harrison!
Oh, God, pulling us right out of lunch when we were supposed to talk to Keisuke! No! Keisuke! I'm sorry! No! High school's the most important thing that'll ever happen to me! But I was going to talk to Keisuke over lunch! No! This isn't fair! Good luck. Please don't look like you're saying goodbye to me forever. I'm not! Honest!
Benjamin.
Shima-sensei calls out to me again from the door. Man, he could be insistent when he wants to. Oh, there's fucking Shoichi just hanging out. Why is Shoichi so much bigger than the teacher? We step out of the classroom with me following behind the buck. Barely a few steps outside, we run into Shoichi as he's heading to my classroom, stopping in his tracks once he notices us. Oh, Shima-sensei, good morning.
Good morning, Urata.
Did something happen? You taking Benjamin-kun somewhere? Is he in trouble? And he immediately adds the honorific to my name when he's talking about me to a teacher. Just how much of a goody two-shoes can he be?
Katsuragi-san had something she wishes to discuss and asked that I come fetch him. That's all I know.
Shuichi nods, turning his head to look at me. What did you do? Me? Nothing! I have no idea what's going on. Why is it that I have trouble believing you? How should I know? The real question should be, why do you have such a bad opinion of me that you think I did something wrong? Oh, at least I know you would have informed... Well, at least I know you would have been informed if Benjamin-kun were really in trouble, Sensei. Please let me know if anything happens that you guys need my help with.
I'll keep you in a loop.
Why? Why the fuck should he be kept in the loop? He's not even in the class with you. And it's a private matter, you motherfucker. Shut up and get out of here. Why am I so mad? I'm just mad right now. I know why I'm mad. I know why I'm mad. Thank you. I'll see you later in class. The two nod at each other, with Shuichi giving me a quick wave before walking past me and letting us continue on our way. Man, I know he tries to act more proper as the student council president when the teacher's around, but he could at least act a bit more like my friend, too. That was cold.
You really do have good friends.
Uh-huh. As soon as Shuichi is out of earshot and the two of us have started walking to the faculty room again, Shima-sensei speaks in a low enough voice that I can barely hear him.
Urata seemed pretty worried about you.
Did he? He barely even acknowledged I was here.
Don't be stupid. Urata knows better than any.
God, fucking length of the line here.
Urata knows better than anyone that, even as student council president, it's not his place to ask a teacher about whether or not a student is in trouble. He also knows that as your homeroom teacher, I would have been informed if you were in trouble. He made me confirm that in front of you so you could relax.
Is that so?
Yes, Urata is used to dealing with school staff and regulations. He is very good at working within the system.
Dude, student council president is barely a title. Like, get fucked. Ah. I hadn't thought about it like that. No, the fact that he expected me to catch on to that shows that he gives me too much credit. Never in a million years would I have realized all that. And without even having to look at me, Shima-sensei noticed all that and told me point blank. He's a pretty nice guy after all, even if he's a weird-ass teacher. Oh, here we are. Oh, here we are.
Katsuragi-san, I've brought him like you asked.
Thank you very much, Harunobu-kun. Oh, man. Shima-sensei sighs, leaving me standing awkwardly by the door while he walks to what I presume is his desk and picks up a pile of folders.
Katsuragi-san, please don't refer to me by my first name in front of a student.
Katsuragi-sensei smiles softly, looking at Shima-sensei from above her glasses. Don't be such a stranger, Harunobu-kun. Take it from someone with more experience. Teachers are people too. You don't need to be so stiff around your students.
Please don't spoil them.
Spoil us? She's gonna spoil us? This man has clearly never seen Katsuragi-sensei teaching a class in his life.
Edison-kun, don't glare at me like that.
I'm not glaring.
Regardless, I will leave you to now. I have some work I need to get to.
Make sure you don't wind up not eating again. Shima-sensei nods at her words, quickly walking past me and out the door. Wait, if he's gonna do work outside of class time, isn't the faculty room the place to do that in? Katsuragi-sensei chuckles, pulling out a chair near her and gesturing to it. I take her invitation, deciding that standing around awkwardly the whole time isn't gonna make this easier. Whatever this talk is supposed to be about. I mean, we kind of know already what it is, because it's popped up in other routes, but yeah. I believe that was his way of giving us privacy. He must be under the impression that this is a conversation one of us wouldn't want others to know about. But is it? You can breathe easy, Benjamin-kun. You're not in trouble, if that's what you're so tense about. Oh, that's better. Why did you have me call here so suddenly if there's nothing going on? I didn't say there was nothing going on. All I said was that you're not in trouble. Oh, huh. I guess not being... I'm not used to being called in here unless I'm in trouble, so I didn't even consider that possibility. To be completely honest, I actually called you over to discuss an opportunity that has presented itself to you. An opportunity? Yes. Now, before you come out saying you're not interested, I would rather you listen to me until I'm finished. Okay. Truth be told, we have had a sudden institution reach out to us recently. It seems they had attempted to get in touch with you before, but never got an answer before. They don't even know if you've seen the emails they sent you. Emails? I don't remember anything about that. Though I do delete any email that seems like some kind of scouting offer, so maybe that's what she means. Sensei, if you're talking to me about a scouting offer, What did I just say about interrupting? Sorry. Don't piss her off! For the love of all that is holy, don't piss her off! I still remember this one time back when she was still teaching, when I cracked a dumb joke instead of answering a question she asked me, and she gave me a withering stare. For that whole week, I flinched every time she looked my way. The institution in question is a renowned university in Vancouver, Canada. They've offered you a full-ride scholarship if you join their sports program. I waited for Mikado to give me the all-clear to talk to you about it, since he said you might not be ready for something like that. Coach? What does he have to do with that? Mikado-sensei has kept a close eye on you for the past few years. When the university first reached out to us, he said to give you more time, that you were not in the best state of mind to go to such a competitive environment, and that telling you about it would, without knowing if you'd ever be, wouldn't what? And telling you about it without knowing if you'd ever be wouldn't be right. When? He's been watching me closely. He barely even shows up to practice half the time. Even when he does show up, he's always focused on the other players and doesn't spend any time coaching me. I might relent and accept that he's a half-decent coach, but there's no way he's managed to keep an eye on me through all of this. Is there? Either way, we are talking about an opportunity worth over 100 million yen. It would cover your room, access to training facilities, private coaches, classes at their campus, and a list of pre-approved programs. And they have top-of-the-line training facilities too, from what I've been told. This is a lot to take in. Yes, I can imagine that it would be. Yeah, we've got this brochure for you. It has information on the school and should allow you to find out anything else you might want to know. I really appreciate the offer, but I don't plan on going to college. I intend on going pro as soon as I graduate from school. Yes, I knew you might say that. However, I strongly recommend that you take the time to properly think this through. This kind of offer is absurdly generous. You might never get a chance like this again in your lifetime. But all that is totally moot if I don't actually have the time to actually play. Oh, of course. Along with that offer. Of course. Along with the offer, they also offered flexibility with your schoolwork and schedule. Of course, there would be a bare minimum GPA you would need to maintain while you were there, but frankly, if you can get by at our school without any such concessions, I struggle to believe that you would fail there. Flexibility? Of course. They do want you to be there for your potential, after all. It is in their best interest that you compete while attending. That way, the training program and coaches can take part of the credit for your future successes. It is a very shrewd offer from a business point of view. So they want me to go pro, just while studying there. Wouldn't that make me the same as Morisaki-san or Sasaki-san? Going pro while studying. I've had the idea mentioned to me a few times, but I've never even considered it. As far as I know, a college curriculum is way stricter than high school. I didn't think it would be possible for me to juggle training, competitions, and schoolwork all at the same time. But if they're offering flexibility... No. Don't let yourself be swayed that easily. This is what they want. I appreciate the offer, Sensei, but I'm not going to be dazzled by a bunch of high numbers and forget what I'm really striving for. Really? Because it seems to me that if you take that offer, you'll get everything you want and more. If you accept this offer, you wouldn't have to work part-time to keep up your expenses living abroad. After all, you do know that there is no way you'd be able to get through the cost of living in America all on your own without working, right? Yeah, I know that. There's no way Mom would be able to pay for those kinds of costs alone. That'd be unrealistic. Besides, I never planned on relying on her in the first place. Yeah, I was going to work part-time for a while, at least until I started getting enough in prize money that I wouldn't need to keep doing that. So, okay, sure, since it has a point there that this would probably make my life easier, but still, college lasts for like a while. I don't know if I can commit that many years to it. What if I outgrow the facilities too fast? Will I end up stuck with coaches that can't really help me? God, this is a lot to consider. Maybe I should ask Keisuke about it. He's the research and planning type. He might be able to help me make this sense of this offer. I see. Could you just give me the details of the offer in written form so I could look over them later with a cool head? Of course. It's already encouraging enough that you're even going as far as to ask that. Might be hard-headed, but I'm not a moron. Sometimes. If you tell me there's this good an opportunity for me, I might as well look into it. Plus, Keisuke is really good with this sort of thing, and so he might be able to tell me which would be a better choice for... Wait. That's right. I don't even know if Keisuke is still talking to me. Crap, right. I was going to wait and see if he'd show up for lunch break today so I could talk to him then. I got distracted by all this and forgot. Yeah, so if you could give me that brochure, whatever it is, I'll be good. Yes, just give me a second. The offer is sent to us by email, so I just need to print it out fast. Sure, take your time. Which I mean, please hurry up. You don't have to look at me like that. I have no intention of keeping you from enjoying your lunch. Right, my lunch. Somehow it takes her a full 5 minutes before she finally manages to print out the email with the offer. I'm not trying to make fun of her for her age or anything, but good lord, how can someone be that slow with a computer? She opened a search engine to search for her email provider instead of just typing down the link. I can't. And he's not there. Damn, man. Oh, God, finally. The lunch break was already over by the time I made it back to class. This was horrible timing for them to call me for something like that. What kind of gads must I have pissed off for this to happen today of all days? Jesus, I become such a drama queen sometimes. I really need to cool it down. Hey there. Oh, Benjamin-san, what happened? Is everything okay? Yeah, I'm fine. She just wanted to ask me about a scouting offer. Wow, I got tired of being left unread in your email and started reaching out to the school instead? Apparently. Really? They sent a teacher here to fetch you just because of that? They had to have known you wouldn't be interested, right? Katsuragi-sensei was very insistent that I listen. She didn't make it even a little bit subtle just how much she thought I should accept the offer. Of course she didn't. No matter how talented you are, no sane teacher is going to support such an intelligent student shirking higher education in favor of trying to make a living as a professional athlete. The odds of success are so astronomically low, you might as well gamble on the lottery. You're exaggerating way too much. No, I'm not. You might be an incredibly talented player, but not everyone is. They work with statistics. What are the odds of a regular Joe going into a field and making it as a professional? It's the kind of thing they have to think about. That's why I've given up my hopes and dreams of being a voice actor. It's just impossible. Whatever. Don't get mad at me. I'm not trying to convince you to take the offer. I'm just explaining what a teacher's rationale might be. You're not trying to convince me? Well, that's a first. Even I have to accept when I'm beat. Trying to convince you to go to college is like talking to a door. There are nicer ways to say that. I meant no offense, but you have to admit that you're absurdly stubborn. Sticking to your pre-established plans isn't being stubborn, it's... What the hell am I doing? Why am I even arguing over this? This doesn't matter right now. Actually, just forget it. Where's Keisuke? Did he go to the bathroom or something? Keikun? Oh, he's not coming today. He's not? Oh, yeah. You wanted to talk to him. He did? What about? That much I don't know. Jeez, thank you for telling... Jeez, thank you for telling every... Jeez, thank you so much for telling everyone, June. He said he had some work he needed to do over lunch, so he wouldn't be coming. He was on his way to the library when I went to fetch him. That's... No. Are you okay? Today officially sucks. That's not the look of someone who's okay, that much is for sure. Don't look so down. You can talk to him after class. No, I can't. If you refuse to come here today, right after the conversation Alexander had with me yesterday before taking him away, it's pretty obvious what happened. You're assuming. It's an easy assumption to make, but it's still assuming. He's avoiding me. Oh God, is he going to avoid me until he finally breaks up with me? Or worse yet, is he just going to ghost me forever? Chase Leo style? Won't I even have a chance to say goodbye? High school melodrama. Christ on a crutch. This is not the most important time of your life. Just feels like it a lot. That's too cruel, Keisuke. It hasn't happened yet. Would you chill? Whoa, hey, what's going on? There's no need to cry. Benjamin, what's wrong? What the fuck is going on with my dryer? Jesus Christ, sorry. Shut up, you don't have to scream at me, the whole class can hear. What a bunch of idiots. The last thing I need right now is for a ton of attention to be called to me. I'm lucky I caught myself when I did. I was about to break down in front of everyone. It was really dangerous. I think the lack of sleep is making me even more emotional than usual. I'm not really the type that cries at the drop of a hat. What the hell, me? Not knowing what else to say, and with no choice but to calm myself down right away before I ended up making even more of a scene, I sat down with the 3 dorketeers and began shoving food into my mouth as fast as I could. At least food makes me feel better. God, I can't let this become a habit. It would be a terrible coping mechanism. Fucking thanks for calling me out there, bro. Ooh.